But yes, welcome back to Dragon Age, stream number 25. We have one more, I believe. We have one more companion quest to do, which is Balara's quest to help stop the Forgotten One god Anaris. We also then will be moving on to help things, but I want to do some more discovering in the necropolis. I would like to also maybe we have 100%ed the Hall of Valor and Ravane. We're really close in Docktown, and we've 100%ed the Hosberg wetlands. We did that last stream. Balara's quest. I'm excited. I'm scared. It's gonna be good. And then we have some stuff to do. And then I think we're going to be moving on to the story quest for the love of Treviso. So yeah. We have excellent allied strength with the Grey Wardens, the Veil Jumpers, the Morn Watch, and the Lords of Fortune. Thank you, Bex. I can't pen it because mobile. I'll do it. I got you. I got you. So yeah, so maybe we'll go and we'll finish Balara's and then we'll kind of cool down and maybe do some exploring and then we'll move into Treviso. Okay? So we're obviously taking Balara. Maybe the best person to take would be Nev, because Nev's like really close to her. And I think it would be nice to have the two of them support one another. Okay. So we have to meet Balara at a marked place.
Our scouts reported back. They said
Veilguard failed.
PSA to drink your water, eat your food. Also pet if you remember you need to take your meds. We're just doing a little run around. How far is it that we need to go? Oh, it's quite far. It's quite far. We might be better going over here. It was quite far. Right, it's all the way up there. Right. Yous can see, yous can hear.
You dozed off in your breakfast this morning. You might think about getting some rest.
I did. A little bit. At least an hour. I had a thought.
Ow.
Where were we?
I had a thought, and that became a plan, and then it was breakfast.
Just try not to fall asleep somewhere dangerous.
Oh, don't worry. Lucanus gave me some coffee. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Well, you and coffee should mix well.
Huh? Don't give Balara coffee. No, honestly, I'm like, that was a choice. But she's not been sleeping, so something needs to keep her awake. Okay. Here we go. The last one. Now, Lucanus, where's our coffee? I know, right?
Do you feel that?
It's like something's tugging at my whole body.
Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
We stop them. Here and now. We can't let them hurt anyone else.
I know. I guess deep down, I thought maybe he'd listened. But he didn't. Let's go stop my brother.
Yike. Big yike.
Just imagine. Tens of thousands of elves used to walk these streets.
A full city lost.
The seat of the Elvenon Empire. Until it was all destroyed by Tevinter Magisters and their blood magic.
I'm just exploring a little bit. I know I'm going the opposite way. Oh! You did this just before stream? Slay. Alright, this was where we were. Okay, okay.
So what is that feeling?
The tearing apart one?
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
Ah, right.
Ooh. A little black cherry candle. Look at you go. Broken alluvian.
Okay, I was expecting a bridge here.
Right, so what are our options?
Do you see those lyrium reserves by that opening? There should be matching anchors on our side. Let's try linking them.
Let's give it a try. Wow. It's amazing any of the city's still standing.
Is it though? Mostly
Wait,
floating.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Weird.
Yeah. This game is 35% off on Steam. Okay. So then if we come back through here, that one's on. And that one's on. And we have a bridge. Wonderful.
You know, for a set of ruins, this place is pretty put together.
Wild magic is like wild weather. It can flatten the building next door and leave you completely untouched. That's what makes it dangerous. It's unpredictable.
Ranged attack damage. Man. Okay. Right.
Okay? The feeling's strongest here.
Maybe it's being caused by that crystal over there.
I think you're right. Let's check it out.
I'm gonna leave a lurk as I do some late night working. Okay. I hope it goes well. Thank you for being here. Nearly fell to my death. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of EA either. Okay.
Okay. The feeling's strongest here. That hum means this thing is amplifying the magic, sending the ritual over a wider area. Destroying this will buy us time. Or it should.
Right. We need more time to find the ritual.
And Syrian.
He didn't give us much of a choice.
No, he didn't, did he?
We need to get moving.
Right, okay. Be ready. This is gonna attract some attention. Here comes the first wave!
So, we're betting on a second wave too?
When hasn't there been a second wave?
Oh, I wasn't arguing.
Ranged incoming!
Yes, Valora!
Thank you! You okay, Ro?
I've got the setup, you do
Now!
Now it's your turn.
Hitting us from range! Mix them up!
Made it through.
Watch ahead.
Watch out! We're under fire. Oh, Rook, that goes to you. End it now. Got us in the distance.
Rook gets that one.
Beat the odds there.
Watch ahead.
Move quick.
Get clear.
Oh, there's more than.
Under fire. Watch it.
On your right.
Got us.
There's three of them.
Nice one. Righto.
Nom, 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 nom.
Something's ready. My job's done. Your turn. That's one for Rook. Take your shot. We're under fire. Look out! Tommy, who's yours?
Ooh.
Ranged incoming.
Ready. I've got the setup. Give me the rest.
Righto. I don't see a way out of this room.
So we're trapped?
Maximum level
Temporarily.
reach.
Let's disable this crystal and see what happens next.
Yay! Fuck yes. Right, let's do that just now. Last one. Um. Here we go. Maximum level achieved. Fuck yeah.
The feeling's almost gone.
So we stopped the ritual? Can't be that easy.
No, it's still going, but we slowed it down and bought ourselves a little time.
Then let's use that time well.
There's a chest somewhere. It's maybe beneath here. Hey, it is.
Damn. Demons.
Can't say I'm surprised.
No one's
Let's deal with them and keep moving.
Got us at range. Watch it.
You just got a new rune from that envy demon, just FYI. Thank you. What did I get? Why is it not letting me see these? Am I losing it? Usually you just click that and it does something. Oh, it's because I'm in combat. Jesus. Read. I'm still in combat. Do you know what? I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it later.
Careful ahead.
These guys are kind of fun.
They were weak. Next ones probably won't be.
They were weak.
It'll get worse as we get closer to the ritual.
How do you know?
I don't. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Oh, we nearly died.
Careful ahead.
Surely they should be able to fly. Do you know what I mean? Bye. Bye-bye. And...
So Inaris makes a demon army, and then what? What's his plan?
I don't know. He seemed pretty focused on his current form. He can't do much without a physical body, so best guess, he's going for one of those. After that, not sure. But I don't think it'll be anything good.
Here we go, bright lights. Jesus. Ooh, ooh. Gimme. Gimme.
Is it just me, or is that tingling sensation starting to get a lot stronger?
Well, the good news is we all feel it.
The magic's
one,
starting to
and a
change
two,
our
and a-
own resonance. Align it to the
You're
rituals.
like the
And that means-
conductor of a
Then
choir.
we better hurry.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, 2, 1.
I wonder if there's something on the other wall we could aim the beam at. The wall opposite the door, I mean.
Balara, I'm literally just in the fucking door. I genuinely, I'm just in the door. Let me at least get my coat off. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if we did this and this, well, why didn't you run up and do it?
Okay, I think it's like the bridge again. You need to link the anchors.
Should be easy enough.
You say that now.
Love you the most,
If we can
Balara,
extend
but
that bridge,
shush.
then we can knock down that ladder. Should help us solve this puzzle and get to Inaris.
I know what I'm doing. I know! It's fine.
Oh, okay, it's not just about linking two anchors. You need to link the right two anchors.
Okay, got it.
Does this game have the option to disable NPC hints? Hi, Rogue. Okay. Reminding them every 10 seconds. Oh my god, ew. Right, now where does this go? A bridge. Look at me go. You know what? I'm level 50 now, Balara. Like, I know how this works. Oh. I'm stuck. I was stuck. I was stuck for a minute. I was stuck. I was floating. My hips didn't lie, though.
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Yes, but why do you think so?
Arlathan usually feels like, well, like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead. Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
That's unsettling.
Yeah, maybe Pet might have been a difficulty thing. But also I agree. Like, especially the mechanics for each region can sometimes depend upon the companion you bring, or like if it's important. Like, these are very Arlathan coded. We're in Arlathan. So like, we've spent the past however long in the game using that exact mechanic. And it is about puzzles and getting it in the right place. So it's like, I know. Like, if it was a new mechanic or something that was completely unfamiliar, I could understand if it was like, whoa, that's different. Like, I could completely get if that was... Right. We're looking for another one of these doohickeys. It's not there. Or is this just the staircase? That's exactly what that is. V, well done. Claps for V. She knows what a staircase is. Yeah, I would rather it was one of those ones I'd have to go speak to Balara, but I think at the same time that doesn't really work, like, in this regard. I mean, I suppose I could. I could just be like, hey girly. But then she starts moving, like, the minute I move. Right, maybe it isn't the one. Maybe it's... Oh no, we did. We just walked right by it. Oh my god, we walked right by it. We walked right by it. Right. So we're just still looking for this one little thingy. And when we did that, it gave us the bridge. But we don't need the bridge anymore. Whereas this...
They should be right ahead.
First, a chest. What is she wearing currently? That'll do it. Okay. What a rude question. What was the question? What is she wearing currently? Don't take it out of context.
They're right through here. Syrian and Inaris. Time to stop them, no matter what.
I'm so sorry, Belle.
I know you are, Nev.
Well, well, the little lost lambs.
Smash.
Are you here to join your brother at my side?
Smash.
Laura, I told you to stay away.
Smash.
I can't, Syrian. Not when it comes to you.
Why couldn't you listen to me?
It's not Neil, it's Matt Mercer.
What was she supposed to do? Let you get away with this?
No, but... Damn it. Damn it, Laura.
Come now. They cannot halt my moment of triumph. Soon they shall witness my beneficence, as well as my wrath. Now, I shall make your people pure. Now I shall become flesh. Finish the ritual, Syrian. Let me deliver you to salvation. Wait. Something's wrong. This is not...
Yeet.
I wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Syrian? Is that... What happened?
Ivor Siobhan. It's me.
Okay. Didn't see that coming, but that was good.
Anaris was so confident in his grasp. Never checked the ritual himself. So I did what I could to disrupt it. And hopefully send him back to wherever he came from.
But why'd you do it, Syrian?
I followed your heart. Like I said, it's a good heart. And I didn't want to disappoint you. Not again.
Right. I get it.
We should get going. The energy concentration here is...
Betrayed again. How tragic.
No!
How I've missed the smell. The taste of this world. Once I dispose of you and finish my ritual, I will have succor in the storm.
You took away my brother. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit.
Then come, puling wastrels, and face me! Submit, fools! Bow your head to me!
Brooke, we need to break the crystals, or else we
I'm
can't-
already on it.
Working on it?
You will kneel! Your brother was a fool.
You don't know anything about my brother.
He was weak, and he suffered for that weakness.
Shut up! On your right!
I should have come to you instead. You would have made an excellent servant.
I would never help you!
Cease your struggle. Your lives belong to me.
No, they don't. They can if you want them to, though.
Not gonna happen.
That's fine. Move!
You are impure.
Hey, focus. I'm focused on that ass.
You deny your glorious heritage.
Bad guy? He's hot! What do you mean?
You dare raise your hand to me.
He's hot, okay?
I should have never trusted a weakling like your brother. I will do this myself. I am your nightmares made flesh.
You're a second-tier loser.
We're under fire. Got us from a distance.
Hitting us from range.
My job's done. Your turn.
What? Impossible!
Very possible.
We need
What
to
do you
strike.
mean?
Now.
He's weak. We can do this. Ranged incoming.
Under fire. Watch it. Got us at range. Under fire. Now it's your turn.
Hitting us from range.
No! I will not go back! You will not send me! I must escape! It's I!
I must
Syrian.
no.
Is it over? Did we win?
We beat him. Sent him back to the Fate. Now hush. We need to get you out of here.
No. Not this time. I had my second chance. I don't get a third.
I can't lose you again, Syrian. Please.
I'm sorry for Sivan. For everything. Rook. Thank you. For helping Balara. For helping me.
I wish it hadn't ended like this.
I made these choices. No one else. Balara? One last favor to ask.
What is it?
Can you stay with me? Until it's light?
Yeah. Of course.
That's cruel. She already lost him once. Oh, fuck me. Nobody got a scroll of revivify? Nothing? She already lost him once. That's just mean. Anaris is defeated and banished from the world once again. Syrian subverted the ritual in a final attempt to help Balara, only for Anaris to strike him down with a final, spiteful blow. I take it. Oh, Balara. This magic world is mean. Yeah. But wait, there's more? Oh no. But she's level 9 now. Heck yeah. Electric damage. Done. But mama, I'm in love with a criminal. Arden got So everybody's like level 9 almost, I believe. I think Nev is still level 8. She's almost level 9 though. Almost. Right, well let's head back over here. That was fucking painful. Alright, I'm guessing she's gonna want to talk to us. Yeah, I was right. I was right. Davrin? What do you want? Harding needs nothing else. She has that beautiful tall NB with lovely horns. Exactly. Bex is constantly thirsting over Tash, and I love it. Bex is like, I'm sat. Whatever you need, Tash. Whatever you want, Tash. I'm sat. NB? NB means non-binary. It's like a short form of non-binary. Hello.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with Eldrin. See how his Griffin training is coming along. Want to come with me to Arlington?
I just came
Sounds
back.
like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
Bex is like, yeah, I'm sat on Tash. Great. So you're romancing them when you play, right? They remind me of Nancy. You're not wrong.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrion's last words. Veil Jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end. One way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans. Together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Get back what made us who we were, what was stolen from us. But now, Syrion's gone. Because of what that thing knew, what it told him. And maybe it should be gone too.
Forget about our people for a minute. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I wish I did. Our people shaped the world. We don't even know a quarter of what they could do or did. With the archive, we could be that again.
So you think we should keep it?
But what about the bad side? The other things we did? We stole the dwarves' dreams, put their gods to sleep. And much, much worse.
Good point.
There's no easy answer. Everything they could be again, our people's future, on my shoulders.
Everyone trusts you, Balara. Strife, Eolin, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
What we were is important, and we should remember it. But some of that knowledge should stay buried. Enough that the archive should be freed.
Makes sense. I get it. Define ourselves by who we are, not who we were. Okay, I'll free it.
When?
Soon. But I need to say goodbye. To it, I mean. Is that weird?
No. You and Syrian looked for it together. I can understand why it's hard to let go of.
I guess I'm saying goodbye to him too. Finally. Okay. I need some time. Alone. I'll talk to you later, Rook.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like enough bads come from digging into that elven past. Clearly, I've had enough. Let's move forward, thank you. Attuning to the primal magic of the Fade, Balara's attacks draw forth lightning from the ether. Reborn leathers. Stunning. Ugh. But what does it look like? Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I like the little headpiece as well. Ooh. Ooh, that's so pretty. Right, so what does it mean here? Balara's weapon attacks chain lightning against shocked enemies, dealing 100 electric damage. The effect of shocked is 10% stronger, and these give 143% plus bonus ability damage. Detonations apply shock to all affected enemies. Detonations deal an extra 200 electric damage. Oh, so you're just going to be electrocuting fuckers. You're just going to be electrocuting people. And honestly, I'm fine with it. It now says, I know you can't see it, but it now says Elven Rebuilder. So, that means we have Balara, our Elven Rebuilder. Oh, I picked the wrong button. Davrin, who chose to put the Griffins in Arlithan Forest to be nature sentinels. We have Emric, who didn't become a lich and instead brought Manfred back. We have Harding, who chose compassion with her anger, instead of sort of like a more angry path of the Titans. We have Lucanus, who put his cousin in prison and became first Talon of the Crows. Nev we still don't have, but that will become clear. And Tash, who is Ravani and proud, and who has taken on a more Ravani approach to their identity, as opposed to being solely under the Qun of the Qunari. Yeah. Those were the choices that we made. But yes. Gorge. I picked Keep the Archive, and it's such an interesting skill. Ooh. Again, I don't think there's any wrong choices in any of these. I think it's just down to personal things. I definitely felt the pull either way, and I think if I did a playthrough, I would definitely still explore these options. I don't think that they're... I think that's what makes them compelling in terms of how they narratively implicate and change those characters, and the world as a whole, especially for Harding. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. She looks so pretty. So yes. Other than that, we got... I'm happy with everything that we've got going on with our stuff. We had this. The Stormcaller, we got quite a lot recently. I think that was all for... and we got this Rally Party duration. And then we got that Graven Opal, but I'm kind of happy with what we've got in terms of rings and everything. Still haven't got more Corvid callings. So I might... This has more defense. So I'm going to keep it for just now. Right. We got new runes. We got Mend, lose all mana and heal. Mana regenerated is tripled for 10 seconds. I regain mana quite fast. So I'm going to keep the ones that we have, which is that I instantly regain all of my mana. Wait, was that the one that I had? Who's come in? Hi, Starry. Welcome in, my love. How are you? Gain resistant. All healing is converted to mana. Stagger all enemies within 6 meters. Was that what I put on? Anyway, I have Fortify and I have Regroup, so I might put on Daze. Because I love a stagger. Justice reversed. I'm so sorry to hear that, my love. Sending all my love to you. Okay. So with that, we can go back to check on the griffins with Davrin. And I think we can now explore Arlithan a bit more, which is fun. So yes, we've got that. We also maybe can do more in the necropolis to get those last 2 chests. Yeah, the last chest in Arlithan will be available now. Yes, I'm excited. So yeah, we can explore a little bit and do that. So we'll do some chest hunting. And we'll take Balara and Davrin.
We get anything out of that Venatori prisoner yet?
Where are the other camps? What are the Venatori planning?
Okay. So the last chest will probably be further up this way. So let's... My days. So, where am I going? This way?
Balara,
I'm
sorry about Syrian.
It's hard.
That's why.
At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan.
Cherish him while you can.
That's the truth.
Right. I don't know where it is. So, while we're figuring that out... do Davrin's little moment. So yeah. But we're doing really, really well with the companion stuff, and we can... I think we have to go around this way. I don't want to spend too long looking for things. I want to keep the momentum going.
Better. Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute. Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble. Quick, to your positions. Go!
Maybe try asking them nicely?
I won't be there the day the real hunters show up. No time to be polite.
What about belly rubs?
You're the one leading the charge against the gods?
Carrot before the stick.
Looks like you met your match there, Eldrin.
They know none of this is real. Won't waste the effort.
You need to rouse the raptor in them.
That gives me an idea.
Wait, what's happening?
The Hulla are in trouble. An unarmed hunters nearby. Attack!
No.
Got it!
That was sweet. I like those little light-hearted moments you get with, like, Rook and Davrin and Asan. Ooh. I can give you a vague hint on the chest if you would like something to go on without me outright telling you where it is. Sure. I'm assuming it's maybe probably where we kind of were up this way, maybe? But then the door's shut, so maybe not. It's in an open area, hidden behind a puzzle. Is it maybe one over here, maybe? Ow. Is there a general direction? Like, am I looking north, east, south, west? So up there we can't reach. Can we? Because that seems like we would be able to. Let's have a look and see. If we can't, then we can't.
So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll be happier in the forest. And who knows, maybe they'll drop in if we need them.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Lara, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
It's so fucked that we can't swim. Like, what do you mean?
There! Claim them!
Claim who? Claim what?
For your gods! Attack!
Bennett. Where? I'm very confused. Right, it's in the south part of the map, in an open area. Let's head from here. I didn't find a puzzle.
Got company.
Looks like we're doing this! Getting good at this.
I should hope so. We reached the level cap.
Trouble ahead.
Open area. Ooh, maybe where the... Open area.
Careful ahead.
Are you guarding them Veils V? I am. I am. Thank you for sending me that YouTube channel earlier, by the way, bestie. I've still to check them out, but it looked right up my alley. It looked like V-Food, it did. But I appreciate you.
Ranged incoming.
Ooh, locked behind a puzzle? Ooh, this looks like it could be a puzzle.
Coming at range!
We must feed history to the V. Yes. Can you...
Hitting us from range.
There! Finish!
I do enjoy history. I also enjoy true crime. Not that I enjoy it, 'cause it's morbid, but like, I'm interested in social justice.
Way to go, Rook!
Right, this, the wagon statue is... So can I do something to it? I've been trying to understand these statues and the secrets they hide. Gerhel was convinced they were some way to solve them. He may be right. You fucking finished them, bestie. I know. He may be right, but now they're dead. Whatever they are, they're dangerous.
Looks like there's a mystery here to solve.
Do we need to face them all, like, towards the dragon?
This must be one of the statues mentioned in that journal. Let's see if we can figure this out. It's another one of those statues.
Or do we put it to point it towards this? That's too out the road. Feels weird. Oh. Is there more? Right. Is there a hint? Right, that you've do you Ooh, ooh. You're on a hill, you sneaky fuck.
Heads up, demon!
No.
Careful ahead.
No. it.
So that's the mystery of the statues? A demon?
Feels like a trap to me. The statues were baiting us.
Why?
Probably left over from the war with Tevinter. They used all sorts of dirty tricks back then.
You might be right. The elves tricked the enemy into thinking the statues pointed to treasure or relics, and then, bam, the demon smacked them in the face. They booby-trapped Arlathan.
Booby. I think that means that we've 100%ed Arlathan. So that's Arlathan, Ravine, the Hall of Valor, and the Hossberg Wetlands. We're gonna head to the necropolis because I want the chests. I've spent my life being the funny best friend. You're very funny, and you're much more than just funny. From what I know of Dragon Age, the series should just be called Dragon Age fucking Elves again. To be fair, the first one and the second one was mostly just fucking demons, and also fucking blight, and fucking people.
Emmerich intends to petition for Manfred's full apprenticeship.
Oh yeah, we should probably get Manfred. Not Manfred. Well, yeah, Manfred. If we could have Manfred, he'd come out with me all the time. Emmerich. And Nev. Just bringing people out. Right. So I'm looking for chests. I'm looking for chests. I can't see any on the map. Doesn't mean they're not there. Just means I can't see them. Let's try out here. That's quite a big area for one chest. I am open to people telling me where they are. Because I would rather have them, but I don't want to spend too much time on them.
Oh, a great relief. That plan of hers to scourge Navarra.
A real charmer.
And Aelia? Is she a weight off yours?
It's getting there.
We've done the bell thing. Because that opened this up. Let me have a look. There should be one when you come in at the Alluvion. If you walk north, a staircase should appear. Where you come in at the Alluvion? Mew, 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 mew. There should be one when you go if you walk north. A staircase? Uh-huh. I can hear. Oh. Oh. Don't mind me just running.
I told you no one would find us here, love. And my cousin has already booked us passage.
Orlais.
Orlais.
Get lost there.
We're doing the zoomies. This is zoomie time. Oh, shit. Okay, so... That's the north one. Stunning. Okay, let's just do a wee 1-2. Hi, girlies.
Your friend of curiosity visited.
Manfred? By himself?
We've a wealth of skeletons for him to speak with, though none so quick as he.
Welcome back, Pet. How are you? I'm trying to find the last chest in the necropolis. And then I'll have we've 100%ed Arlethan. And we've 100%ed the Hossberg Wetlands, Ravane, and the Hall of Valor, but the Hall of Valor wasn't difficult.
We're not alone.
These guys are always causing issues. Slay. We've done this one. I'm currently 100% on the Necropolis, Treviso, Arlethan, Docktown, and Hall of Valor. I've still got to do Tash's quest. Oh my god, Slay. I've absolutely not 100%ed Treviso. I think I'm quite low in Treviso, actually. Yeah, so we did that, and then it led us out here, or did we come through here? Yeah, probably. Okay. Trying to figure out where this last one could be. Yes, I'm open to hints.
There was a possessed dragon, and I missed it.
I don't want to spend too much time. Got it. Never mind. Oh no, wait. No, wait. Got it. So that should mean 100% in Necropolis. So 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. So we still have... Yeesh. Still got a bit to go in Treviso. And almost there in Docktown. I think I'm gonna head back to the lighthouse and prepare for our next story quest. The Griffin's new home. Rook, it was good you stopped by with Davrin to see how the Griffins are growing. One of them, Hades, is a fast learner. She came by the other day and flung a knot snake down at my feet. Nasty things. Unnatural and twisted by magic. They can clear an area of wildlife in less than a day, then start a nest the next that sucks the plants dry. Hades had torn it to pieces. Clever girl. I think these Griffins are now exactly where they need to be. I love that. Okay, we got some new codex entries. One on Syrian's farewell note. Oh, Jesus. Vorishivan, I'm leaving this letter with the veil jumpers in hopes it finds its way to you. It took me a while, but I'm trusting your heart. I'm stopping Anaris no matter what it takes. He can't do this ritual while he's still a spirit, so he's asking me to do it. I think I can invert the effect so it ends up blasting Anaris into a part of the Fade he'll never come back from. You and I looked for the Nadister Thalin for so long. All those journeys deep into the forest, all those missed opportunities and dead ends. I'd almost given up. When I found Anaris, I thought I'd been blessed to find not just a spirit, but someone who'd been alive back then. Someone who wasn't a god, but a person. Then he showed me just what it meant to be an elf, the beauty and the horror. He turned our people into demons, soldiers for his army. There was no turning away from it then. He showed me the truth. And the truth is that the Archive is dangerous. Anaris' ritual uses just a fraction of the power it wields and the things it knows. But it can be used for good too, if you decide to keep it. The choice is yours. It has to be yours, because your heart is a good heart. So trust it. I love you, Balara, and I'm proud to be your brother, Syrian. June's mirror. Balara, Eirlin and I pored all over the collected evidence, and we can quite confidently say that the symbol carved into the lyrium fragment is that of June's, although a very early version of it. It makes sense for the Evanurus, known as the Crafter, to have created the first Illuvian, and what you've found does seem to indicate that he used a single lyrium crystal split perfectly in two, each piece resonating with its counterpart to link the mirrors. Your ambition is admirable, but I don't think we should attempt to build an Illuvian from scratch at this very moment. This fragment you found feels different from the lyrium we know. Something to do with its age, perhaps. Or perhaps it was enchanted by June in some way. Hard to say. We will discuss further on your return. We also got some Grey Warden stuff, probably to do with corrupted Grey Wardens for Davrin on days. And the first Grey Warden. Profane Weishaupt, because that's where we were when we were tracking the Gloomhowler. The Griffin's future. They're going to love Arlethan, watching Asan care for that Hala. I can only imagine a whole flock, pride, guarding the herds in the forest. For too long, Arlethan's wildlife has been defenceless against poachers or worse. The Griffins will chase off anyone looking to hunt Hala and keep the other monsters at bay. Notes on the nature of Griffins. The Griffins are not my creation. I found them in the deepest, oldest forests that eventually fell under our domain. They are superb specimens, fierce, prideful, lethal. Despite their mixture of beast and bird, they display a singularity of purpose. I do not know if these creatures are a stroke of fortune from the natural world, from a realm beyond our sight, or if their existence implies another creator interested in the workings of sinew and marrow. Regardless, it is vexing that they also possess a sharp antipathy towards what Fen'Harel insists on calling the Blight. I found some of my blighted creations torn to shreds by griffin claws, unrecognizable, unsalvageable. The griffins didn't even sample their flesh. The words are signed with the stamp of a Hala's head, so that's Gillenane talking. What am I missing? Mornwatch things. This will be for Emmerich. Aurum Profundis. I've been reading the old Vestalis Pentagast's Duties of the Prelate of the Grand Necropolis. Its reputation for dry moralizing is far overblown in my opinion. Vestalis is simply invested with a profound sensitivity towards the history of our work. His encapsulation of the properties of gold, for example. Gold is the eternal metal and the sun beneath our vaults. It was first worked by our ancestors in tributes to the dead, and only Navarra appreciates its sacred inner nature. Silver will tarnish, copper corrode, and iron rust. Gold endures as our dead endure, and will ever adorn the inhabitants of the necropolis. Interesting. And then miscellaneous. Tasha's new tablet. We got that as well. It keeps like showing like there's more and there's just not. So I will mark them as red. Emmerich got those new things, but none are as good as what he's wearing. And Tash got new things, but none are as good as what they're wearing. Okay. So, we still have a few things to do. Lara wants to talk to us. Tash wants to talk to us. And then we're gonna go into our next story portion, which is very exciting. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Rook. Irulan and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me. If you're able, just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
Before that, we're going to a funeral. But before the funeral, we're gonna go talk to Tash, because Tash wants to talk to us.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Valara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
So we're gonna go to the funeral, and then we're gonna go to the. We're gonna go to the we're gonna do an Irish funeral. Irish funeral. Here we come. Going back to Arlithan. We'll take Tash. Tash is coming to the funeral. The game is doing everything it can to prevent me from moving forward. It's fully like, but let's go here though. Let's go here. And I'm like, we will get to the next bit of Act 2. I promise. I promise we will. Just here.
We offer this form to the sky, the sea, and the earth. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
What is it we're doing here?
We need to light 3 more braziers. Each represents an aspect of the self. It's been this way for centuries. It's part of who the Dalish are. Maybe the archive could have told me why before I freed it, but it's what I know and what I want.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier.
Oh, I actually have to do things? Okay.
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However
Now we
far
can
it
cross
needs
the
to be,
bridge.
I guess.
Now we can cross the Bastardon Bridge. A new area. Well, fuck.
Belara.
Hey, Irilyn.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
A third we give to the sky, to share your story with the sun and moon. Feels a little weird saying that one with everything we know now. It's not the ancient elf's fault that Elgernon is, well, what he is. Did I make the right choice? Freeing the archive? Losing that piece of who we were?
Not every question has a good answer, but who we are is just as important as who we were.
Syrian didn't want our people to be defined by our struggle. He wanted to go back to who we were, before. He said that's when we were ourselves all the way through. But that struggle, it happened. It changed us into who we are now. Just wish it were easier to know. Okay. Next brazier.
I think Syrian and Solus would have got on like a bloody house on
It's
fire. Do you know
unusual to see
that?
all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier. What they did, the Evanuris, to us, I can never forgive.
With any luck, you...
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, As long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
That's so sweet.
A third we give to the sea, to share your story with the heart of the world. We always talked about visiting other lands. Syrian and me, I mean. Maybe the Evanurus did just that. Conquered other people. Shattered them like they did the doors. What would the world look like if they'd left it alone?
Well, we've now met 3 elven gods and 1 almost god, and honestly, can't say I care much for them. But you know, the rest of us elves are doing okay. At least the ones that aren't gods.
I keep trying to remember. The Elven were the first people the Evanurus enslaved. They broke us and kept us broken. We survived in spite of them, not because of them. But it's still hard, knowing what I know. Okay, on to the next one.
I love her little, like, headbands.
Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd always get the words wrong. In the rituals, I mean. Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me. It meant a lot.
So why are there people waiting after the ups? I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third returns to the soil, to blossom once again into life. And that's it. A Dalish funeral, or one version, at least. It hasn't changed much in centuries, from and to the earth.
I think Syrian would have appreciated it. There's a reason it stayed constant for so long. The rituals tie us together.
You know, I thought I'd be sadder, but I'm okay, mostly. It hurts, but a little bit less every day. Freeing the archive, was it the right choice? Does it mean Syrian died for nothing?
Well, you sent Daenerys back to whatever nightmare he came from. That's not nothing.
That's a really good point. He wanted to reclaim our past, find the truth of who we were. He never got that, never found out what he wanted. But he did the right thing. And I got to say goodbye. That's worth something, right? Now I have to live my life for him, for me, and for our people.
That's all any of us can do. Just keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
It's just hard. Sometimes. Harder than it should be. We'll figure out who we were, who we are, and we'll do it the right way. It's time we let the ghosts of the past rest. I hope you've found peace, and that we'll meet again. Goodbye, Syrian. I love you.
should have opened that door. Is any money?
Hey.
Yeah, it's gone.
Lara. You okay? You look sad.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
What do you do? When it hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Mostly.
Let's go get absolutely hammered. Right, where are we meeting them? Up here.
So, Tash prized the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my. What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Like, what, the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barv. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tasha's back.
Oh, Tash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours. Huh. Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay, yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barv puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
That's a nice rule. We could try it on our team.
At least you'd get a workout.
Ouch.
I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yell that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Bellara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barv. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
Besties. That's so sweet. Okay, back to the fucking map. Okay, the time has come. So, we still have to meet with the Inquisitor. A request to return to the Cobbled Swan leads to learning about Solus's relationship with the Inquisition. A message from the Crows leads to the team uncovering a secret that's been poisoning Treviso. Should we do the conversation with the Inquisitor first? And then help Treviso? Because I'm absolutely itching to talk to the Inquisitor, besties. I want to know what she has to say. I want to know what she has to say about everything. It's going to feel really surreal. It's going to feel really real, like surreal. Okay. I want to know what love is. Okay, this is it. This is the conversation I've wanted all game. If you're lurking, this is the best time to not be lurking. Because my god, am I about to lose it. We're about to go and meet my past character, Ilana Llewellyn, Romancer of Solus, for drinks. You heard me right. We're about to meet our past Inquisitor from the first time we played Dragon Age Inquisition and I got my fucking heart broken for drinks.
I know that face. You're running what happened at Weishaupt through your head, aren't you?
I was so close.
It can't really help to dwell on your mistakes over and over.
I'm not dwelling. I'm analyzing.
Gillenane is a god. Or godlike anyway. We did great. You did great. But analyze away, if you're sure it helps.
Tabs out of Spider-Man. I appreciate you for tabbing out of Spider-Man. I feel so like what the fuck. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Your heart. He meant that much?
Yes, he did. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
Did he try to get you to come with him on his quest to tear down the Veil?
No. In fact, he forbade me to join him. He said he didn't want me to see what he would become. But that wasn't quite the truth. He's a terrible liar.
He's the god of lies, Inquisitor.
Tricks and treachery, yes. Lies of the heart? No. He forbade me to join him because I might have changed his mind. And then he left enough clues for us to follow anyway.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one, imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes, that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
He really made you happy?
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy. As long as he's not, you know, trying to tear down the Veil again.
That would put a dampener on things, yes.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about you and Lucanus.
What? Who? How?
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Oh, of course she does.
I'm so emotional. She's like, we talked about my boyfriend, now how about your boyfriend? I'm so emotional. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Inquisitor, you will always be famous. I'm gonna bring Nev. Inquisitor, you will always be famous. I love you so much. I love her so much. I'm so emotionally attached to that character.
Rook stopped the Antam. Took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero.
Yeah,
just a meddling busybody. One who stirred up the butcher's Antam.
I'm right here, you know.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
What about the human help that Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Oh, hello. I want to shop before we go.
Stock up with whatever you need.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Let me shop before you go. Leave me hanging
Safe
on
travels.
like a you. Let me shop before you go.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
You saw Katerina recently. How is she?
The same as always. She's been through too much. She should take some time. But will she listen to me? There's no arguing with her.
If you need a leg to stand on, I've got a spare.
Not even that could save me.
Nev, please, not the one leg joke. Okay. Do.
Don't let those untown trouble you. Please, come back.
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
Oh.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on Tom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Smash, kind of, in a really, really odd way.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight? Finish them off! We need to go after the Butcher!
not hearing you out with that one, B. That's okay.
So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Okay. Great. I heard the deep voice. I just thought I enjoyed him.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
So they don't know. Or it's easier to play along.
I enjoyed
Safer to
that
keep
he
your head down,
actually
I
wanted
guess.
to sit and talk to us.
I wait among the drowned.
The Drown District?
The gods gnaw at my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I'm just gonna hurry up.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
We have company.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! This is the power the gods give.
Butcher! Where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
My job's done. Your turn.
I'm a ritual. You saved your...
There's nothing left of him.
Just say when.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
End it!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The Butcher didn't lie. For whatever that's worth.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
No.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antom to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
How are the Antom holding up their end of the bargain, Governor? Not too well, from what I've seen. And now they're working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher!
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
I'm just saying, a dagger up at him while he was talking. That's all I'm saying.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenchi.
Many things bothered me about Avenchi. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Avenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Avenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
When Avenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
Avenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
We'll stop Avenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Yeah.
I need to get the tea. Around the table and talk about what's next.
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
So close. So close.
Good luck with your contracts.
Thank you. To the lighthouse. Bam, bam, bam. Message from the front, drums of war. Rook, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to only be wishful thinking. And every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The darkspawn, until now little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We've retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it, and there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent people from would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already, Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe, and the shores of Lake Calenhad writhe with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The chastened in Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There has been no sign of the Antam in the waking sea, and reports from Orlais suggest that the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marches have unified under a single banner and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. The people of Thedas have not fallen yet, and I hope they never will. That's painful. Right, elven people. Antivan crows. Oh. Banners. Okay. Miscellaneous. Notes from the Inquisition. Vanan, I do not know if you will see these words. My ritual is ready. My ritual is ready and will soon be set in motion. Perhaps when you read this, the world will be as it once was, and you will see why all I did was necessary. I cannot ask your forgiveness, but I hope you come to understand. That night in Crestwood, when I shared the truth about your Valasleen, you do not know how close I came to breaking. I could have shared the truth, or even put my plans aside and simply stayed with you as soulless as I wanted. I regret the pain I caused you. What I feel for you will never change. The note is unsigned, but the handwriting is Solas's. She's officially level 9, let's go. Let's focus on that and not the fact that I really want to cry. So Ferelden's basically torn asunder. Which is... which is insane to think about. And Solus would have told her, and Cresswood, what the truth, and wanted to stay with her, but felt, oh my... This game is hurting my feelings. Sincerely and severely. This game is hurting my feelings. What's this? Rook, we've gotten wind of what Governor Avinci plans for Treviso. It's not good. Come find us in the Diamond. Oh, for the love of piss. You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? Great. I'm so happy right now. I'm definitely not filled with angst and pain. Definitely not upset. I'm definitely not pissed off that this egg-headed man didn't just tell her the truth at the time and stayed with her, and then they could have saved Corypheus, and he could have been like, I'm really sorry for everything I've done, and everybody could have been peaceful, and Ferelden wouldn't have fallen, and people wouldn't be fucking dying, Varric wouldn't be ill and injured, and...
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
You've got fighting and romance. What more do you need?
Well, lots of things, really. A plot, pacing, that sort of thing. But most of that's going okay so far.
So, what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
The world is going to end if we don't stop it. And I don't see a whole lot of other people lining up to help.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do, all the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it, that's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
We're gonna see this through. All the way.
I like that confidence. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
Stunning. Nev, how can I help you?
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can.
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade? Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
If I said you have a home with us, would you make fun of me?
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one... I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
Ooh, finally! Corruption. City of Shadows. Corruption has a vice grip on Minrathous, and Nev knows that the best way to combat it is to rip out its rotten core. Winter's Wrath. Aligning with the Thread Syndicate to protect Minrathous from the shadows. Nev is swift and determined to take down any threats. Threader's Plates. This intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Docktown's many enemies. Give me it. Gorge. Yay! Also, welcome in, Raven. How are you? Let's have a look. Ooh. I love it. That's really pretty. Love. I'm glad you're good. We're just playing some Dragon Age. Right. So we're gonna do this one. But we're gonna go speak to the Lucanus first. Because he wanted to talk to us. You really need to finish Life is Strange? You should!
Rook, have a moment?
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full.
Interesting.
A spare moment with you is an added benefit.
Well, I can't say no to that.
When you're ready.
We're gonna do that one first. We're gonna go spend time with Lucanus. We're gonna go spend time with Lucanus. Going back to Treviso anyway. Okay. We have to meet him where? There?
Try the Alluvia Cariglia. My old husband used to say they made me speak, but they didn't say it right.
I don't want to be a pie. I don't like
What, gravy?
Do you think they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanis.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you didn't kill Ilario, I mean.
We still hurt him. That humiliation in front of everyone, he'll never forgive that. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
How is your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of Dragonbone. She's pretending not to be upset by Hilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Dea. She likes Dea.
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not. But they prefer me to Hilario or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it?
What does that mean, exactly?
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise. I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
And with you. But here we are. Whatever this is, I'll take it.
Are you not gonna kiss me? Are you not gonna kiss me? You just gonna stare at me? On my fucking knees here. Hey, though, level 10, let's go. I was sad for about 2 seconds. We're on our fucking, like, how much more can a person do for you? But it's fine, we're level 10. Oh my god, that's so cute. Now it says that he's Rook's Talon, because he is. I can't take another season of you two verbally edging each other. Valid. Adrenaline rush. And wait, I'm gonna take that off and give it. Okay. Right. Now we have to... The slowest burn romance in the world. Listen, I don't hate it. I'm just a little bit like, come on. But he's very sweet. He's very, very sweet. Probably just Rook saying to the Inquisitor, like, well, he's not kissed me yet, but the Inquisitor being like, pop in there.
It worked. The crows have harried the...
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it. Ivenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Ivenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is Ivenchi planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows?
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Ivenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could Ivenchi do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobus stormed off earlier, angry at Ivenchi. We have not seen him in some time.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Any money?
Some of the merchant families have fled.
There.
They got wind of Ivenchi's comic and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the governor.
I am only surprised they stayed in the city so long.
Right, we're going to a
I heard the
garrison.
There's the garrison.
Wait, are we here?
You had quite the stack.
Onto the garrison and the governor.
Please, go on.
You had quite the stack of letters. Intrigues from home?
It's the Via della Morte. There's upkeep, repairs. I'm being asked if I should redecorate the main dining room. I'm not sure what to do. I make a mistake, both Katerina and Thea will kill me.
My entire Mimratha's apartment could fit in your main dining room. If you're looking for help, you've got the wrong address.
There was also a thing that we got, like a codex thing. So it's just like a little logbook entry. We got some Shadow Dragon-y stuff. Miscellaneous. What now? Randy Dowager, because then we talked about the smut. I don't believe we've got anything else, so... Okay, continuing on.
We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Can we just jump down?
We follow a governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cue.
On, Tom. Get ready. The On-Tom aren't gonna make this easy.
End it now!
For the love of God.
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Eventually's got their comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The On-Tom.
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
See if anything happens to that boy, I swear. How's it going?
More
oh, you're
Anton.
fast. Hiya.
She's throwing everything at us.
Not a chance!
Nali moves yours.
We need to close it.
Time to end this.
They're at range. Snipers!
Jesus.
Watch your right. Behind you. How's that?
There you go.
Watch behind you. Got us in range.
Stay in cover.
Clear out. Under fire.
They're all yours.
Now it's your turn.
We need to close in.
Got it. Stay in cover. Got us in a distance.
They're at range.
Okay, now for Avenchi.
I know you're there, Rook. I'm ready for you.
The strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Oh. That's not gonna get annoying.
Wait! Are these Anton real?
I see the comic is working!
Oh, fuck.
Hey, bro, nice shot.
Nice work!
Thank you.
On the job.
Got things ready. My job done. Your turn.
Say they were.
Rook takes credit there.
You're a fool to fight me! On the job.
That's so annoying, he moved. I forgot to lock on.
Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Antea, Viago, Jacobus, they all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Antam. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenshi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
You can't do this. You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
It's time to live with your actions, Governor. That seems fair to me.
Being made a scapegoat for all of Treviso's ills is fair? You can't put me on trial? I'm still governor of this city!
Not after the crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been sent. Your contract is due, Evenshi. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
We did it! Oh, such a shame. They have to live with the consequences of their actions. How sad for them. There was a chest. Where? Are we sure? Sleep. Oh, thank you.
The Anthem have not given up. You are certain of this path?
I've never been more certain.
I know that look. And I approve.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear, can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No. Her audience.
Am I that predictable?
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Ivenci, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan Crow.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
I just want the chance to follow Air's lessons and your example. I only got this because you went out to face Vinci, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans, people with no more homes, under a new house name. Neri suggested Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
I'm honored, Jacobus Igrativi. You and your new house will do great things as crows.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the 7th. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
She would have. She'd have made a really good crow. Now she's just dating one. Right, please can we level up the shop? Please, 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 please.
You keep disrupting the Antom. I'll keep you stocked.
What do you mean we can't? Because we don't have enough of the... Do you have any of the stuff? No. You're dating the crow. Yeah.
See you again.
Yeah. Right. Let's go back to the lighthouse to talk to everyone. Should we talk to people today? The fortunes of House Egrativi. House Egrativi welcomed its newest members today. 2 more orphans like me. Don't worry, Air's still training us, but she seems to think I'm concentrating better now on lessons. And I guess I am. If you ever need a crow, well, you know a lot of crows, but consider my house at your disposal. Yours truly, Jacobus Egrativi. That was sweet. Okay. should we... does anybody want to talk to me before we do that? The infamous thing is, does anybody want to talk? Anyone at all before I have a conversation with everyone? Cool. Yeah, should we check in with everyone? Is that a thing to do? We plan our next move. Do it.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
They're taking us seriously, which is flattering. And it can work in our favor.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead.
What's this texture doing with my hair?
I hear that we're ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest. Then we'll take care of outstanding business.
I think I meant... Oh, that's the plan of no return plan, isn't it? That's the starting this quest will lead to the end of the main story. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Oh my days, that's... So we're doing that next time. Because I don't think it's probably smart to do it today. Gotta make sure you do everything you want to do. Okay. Does that include maps? So that's like everything. Right. Okay. That means we've got Docktown still to do and Treviso still to do. And the Crossroads still to do. That's 3 maps to finish next time. Oh my god, we've got excellent with the shadow dragons. We've got excellent with everyone. Slay. Slay. Slay slew. We did it. Yeah, probably next stream will be tying up loose ends. It'll be just me running, trying to find chests and statues and fighting things. I'll try and do it as quick. Here's a question. Would you, here's my, right, genuine question. Would you rather me do that off stream just to get it done, and then next stream come back ready and everything's done? Because it is just a lot of me finding chests. It's not the most, like, entertaining thing to watch. So I wouldn't be offended if you were like... But obviously I don't want to do that off stream if you would rather see it. I just like... I think I sometimes feel like it's really boring to watch. Because especially if it's just like finding things, I don't mind, like, usually if I can't find something or I'm looking for something, I just want to like piss about. So maybe I'll do that off stream and finish the maps, and then we come back and we'll do the story. Because I don't think there's any other quests or anything that'll come up from anything. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then we finish Act 2 and we go into Act 3. I'm scared. I'm scared. But that's good. Let me save.